Okay, my name's Rochelle Furneaux, and I'm a lawyer. We got a bit of a stick this morning in this conference. And apparently I kind of agree that much of the legal profession should get a bit of stick. About 9 years ago, I first started working with open source people, having just come out of sort of 12 years of being a corporate lawyer in Queen Street in Auckland. And I realised straight away that the corporate world could learn an awful lot from the way that open source software is organised and managed and the collaborative tools used in there. And I started thinking way back then, how could you do open law? And it's not an easy question because the legal profession, historically and traditionally, and it's very traditional, has been about confidentiality and privacy and defensiveness and keeping everything very, very close to your chest, and lawyers not wanting to share things very much, especially in commercial and business sort of transactions. So especially coming along to this and what I've been thinking over the last 3 years is, how do I do open as a lawyer? I was the founder of Enspiral Legal. It's a law firm that operates within the Enspiral network. So we're actually a licensed law firm that can give advice out to the public. How do we combine those principles with the principles that we've been learning about at this conference? Collaboration, collective decisions. And one of the clients I had recently was a non-hierarchical organisation looking at doing a co-housing project with some land. And it's very important to that project that all decisions are made by all and that everybody's involved with the decision making. There are no people in charge who get to rule over others. And so I used Lumio, and I think it's a first, but I don't know, to advise my clients and to get instructions from them. And what I learnt through that project was that it's not enough to give a legal document to a diverse group of people, many of whom have never had legal experience, and expect them to understand it. You need to write documentation. Now, if you've been listening today at the conference, open source software, a big part of it is about the documentation that you write that accompanies your software, that explains your decisions. And so there's a lot for us lawyers to learn. And that documentation that goes out to people, that means that legal document's that bit more accessible and the importance of the decisions you're making are more apparent to you, I think is something that we as lawyers can share with each other and work on and improve and not reinvent the wheel over. So that's something that I'm working on, both within my firm, trying to run collaborative decision making as the way we operate as a law firm, even though the law in New Zealand requires that I employ the people who work for me. I'm not allowed to have them as equals until they're fully licensed partners. And also, just getting advice from people as a group. There are tools out there that make this kind of thing possible and make the law just that little bit more accessible and understandable to people. Thank you.